Good morning, everyone. This is Matt Croissant, your internet manager and dedicated content creator over here at Kia of Columbia here in Missouri, getting you some information on this 2019 GMC Acadia SLE-2. So the SLE-2 has some extra additions and features that you can actually find on the SLT, but not all the way here. So we're going to go ahead and break in and show you what I mean by all of that. Up front here, we've got some projector beam headlights with LED daytime running lights. Here, we can see we've got a nice pearly paint here. A little dusty from the rain that we've had here, but don't worry. You get a full tank of gas and a free detail with your purchase with us. Get some projector beam fog lights down below here. Some nice chrome here on the grille and the front bumper. Ramping around to the side here, we've got this nice large alloy wheel set here. This is an 18-inch wheel set for you. 6 lugs there on the wheel, nice and heavy duty. We've got color matched mirrors, nice chrome around the window trim. This Acadia has keyless entry on all 4 doors here for locking and unlocking the vehicle, keeping the key in your pocket. You've got a nice rail system up above for some extra cargo capability, and privacy glass on all of your rear windows. Before we get too far ahead, just to go over the majority of features and equipment on this vehicle and what we'll be covering today. This Acadia has about 73,937 miles. It's powered by a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine paired up to a 6-speed automatic, and this is an ebony twilight metallic with a jet black cloth trim. Any other information that you need, head on over to kiaofcolumbia.com or scan this QR code right now. All right, wrapping around, we've got a heated back glass with a rear wiper and sprayer. This Acadia has a backup camera for you, as well as some rear parking sensors. Checking on the lift gate real quick. Is it powered? Indeed. Wonderful. So we're going to cover that a little bit later here, but just checking on it since we are on the outside. The vehicle is all-wheel drive, by the way, so we've got some different drive modes and features to cover with you as well. Talking about the mirrors one more time. You do have blind spot monitors on here for you. If we can see that little icon right there. There we are. Just got to find the right piece of reflection there. But body looks to be in great shape, especially with it being a black vehicle. Once this gets cleaned up, it's going to be one of the cleanest looking rides on the road for you. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Now, you do actually have some onboard Wi-Fi on here, powered by OnStar. If you don't want to subscribe to the OnStar services, you can actually add this vehicle to your phone plan if you have AT&T as a device, as long as they're still using and providing that service. We've got power locks, windows, and mirrors. Driver window is automatic. We've got some nice wood grain inserts on here going across the dash and the front doors. Power liftgate control will be right here for you. So you've got a maximum 3/4 height setting, and you can also turn it off. You also have a Bose sound system on board for some nice high quality sound. Storage in the doors with a bottle holder there for you. We've got this cloth interior, this nice honeycomb pattern. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-way adjustable. Hopping inside, we've got our climate control rolling. On the left-hand side of the dash, we've got a parking brake. It's electric. And then we have dash illumination controls here. Then we have a leather-wrapped steering wheel. This one's not going to be heated, but leather feels nice to the touch. No need to put a steering wheel cover on something that's already wrapped with leather. If you need to adjust the steering wheel, this one's kind of close right now for our demonstration. We can unlock it from down below. We're going to tilt this up. We can also telescope it in if we need to, too. On the left-hand side of the wheel, we've got cruise control. And then on the right-hand side, we have voice recognition, Bluetooth, and a directional pad with a selector for our drive display. So we're going to go ahead and head to the first screen here for information, where we can see a digital speedometer, trip A, trip B, fuel info as far as our range and instant fuel economy, oil life, We do service and maintain every vehicle that we plan to retail to the public, so you don't have to worry about most things for typical maintenance on these vehicles. Fresh oil change sticker right there for you. You can also check out your tire pressure information, fuel economy based on the last 50 miles, or you can go to the right here and choose 25 or 450 or reset that score. You've also got a trip timer that you can start. You can check out your battery voltage. So a 12-volt battery running at 14.2 volts indicates that you have excellent charging, which means your alternator is working well. Transmission fluid temperature, and then a blank screen here. What we can also check out is our audio, phone, and navigation information, as well as options here. So talking about the audio here, we'll actually pull this back out for a second. We have controls on the back side of the steering wheel for volume on this side, and then on the left hand side you can change your tracks and presets over here. Left hand wand is going to be for your blinkers, brights, and headlights. You do have automatic headlights on here. You can also turn your fog lights on from right here too. This is spring loaded, so this will turn the fog lights on and off. You've got a little hash mark right here on this chrome piece to let you know it's on the auto position. Right hand wand will control your front and rear wipers, and there's a peek at the start stop button there. Looking up above on our handy dandy visors, we've got a nice little ticket holder clip there. These are going to be mirrored, lit. You can also swing this out. This is telescopic. It reaches almost the full length of the door, so you can get all your shading dialed in. Then up here we've got a nice little, come on, there we go. Nice little sunglass holder for you. Catches there just a little bit, but hey, that's all right. Still works. Then we've got some interior lighting right here. That's your door option, but we can turn all the LED lights on in the cabin here or individually. You've got your OnStar controls right here and a standard rear view mirror. Down below is your entertainment center. You've got a nice large touch screen here for you. We can see on this particular screen we've got shortcuts up above for audio, phone, navigation. This is for projection, which is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and text messaging. So we can hit our home button here. This will bring you back to the main app screen where we can access most of those mentioned items, as well as your rear climate control, as this is a tri-climate vehicle. You can download extra apps, and you also have your My GMC app too to get data on your vehicle. Just get connected on your phone by downloading that My GMC app. We have analog controls right here. We also have a nice little shortcut for your presets for your radio once you get those set. And then down here is going to be climate control for the front two passengers. So right now it's set on auto and sync, so I can just rotate this dial and the Acadia will either increase the fan speed, or if I turn this up a little bit, reduce the fan speed as well. So you can hear that quiet down a little bit there as it adjusts for us automatically. I'm going to keep it at 70 though. You also have heated seats in this area of the vehicle. You can heat just the back or the entire seat for your front two passengers. And then down here in this nice little storage area, we've got two USB ports, an auxiliary port, as well as a 12-volt outlet there for you. A couple cup holders here. Here's a quick peek at the key. You've got your locking and unlocking, remote start, and power liftgate. Putting the vehicle in reverse. It's going to turn on our backup camera here. That doesn't flash in real life, by the way. That's solid color. Little filming glitches. But here's your backup camera. Rear parking sensors will pop up over here if there's any notification of being close in proximity to anything. But here you can see we've got these horizontal lines for distance judgment, and then we have this left and right hand line representing the sides of the Acadia. You can see if I started to cut the wheel just about right there, we could begin to back into this parking spot. And as long as nothing is coming in between these two lines, you theoretically shouldn't be impacting with anything. But if you start to get, ooh, excuse me, big hiccup. If you start to get close, make sure you're checking those mirrors, folks. All right. So because this vehicle is all-wheel drive, we have this dial here that has a few different drive modes. And I'm going to use my hand here to provide a little shading since it's kind of bright out. Right now the vehicle is in two-wheel drive, but we can rotate this. It can go into all-wheel drive. The vehicle is in all-wheel drive all the time. You know, it'll apply 20% power to the rear wheels for you automatically from a stop. but this will give you more 50-50 front and rear power distribution at lower speeds. You've also got a sport mode available and a snow or off-road mode for you too. So you can switch between those. You don't have to go, you know, it's not the end of the road here. You notice how I just rotated to the right to go from here to here. So you can do the same, rotate to the left, just go right over to the snow mode if you need to. You also have your parking sensor controls right here. Then nice large center console. Looks like a little spot to maybe place the key if you'd like. Then our glove box over here for storage. You've also got your owner's manuals inside there. All right, that's going to be it for the front seating area. Let's go ahead and check out the second row, take a peek at the third row, as well as the hatch area. So we can see right here, rear seats have the ability to fold all the way down and flat for storage. We got a bench in the second row, cup holders up top on the door for convenience, storage here, storage here. Let's go ahead and lift this back up. Ooh, there we go. So we've got some cargo bags back here behind the seats. Rear climate controls also available. We can go ahead and put this on auto to just sync that up to the driver. We've got 2 USB ports here. We can pull this out. Nice little extra storage bucket there. Then lighting, hooks, handles, and ventilation up above. We've got seating for 3 on the bench here. Total seating arrangement for 7 people in this model. You've got 2 more seats, full size in the back. Nice little armrest with cup holders here. You've also got your latch system for child seats. We can fold this headrest down and out of the way, just depending on the seating configuration up front here. This second row also is adjustable and slidable, so we can slide this back and forth to wherever we need it to be. We also have this little handle right here to move that forward like so. And I believe there's a little secret about this side over here possibly. We'll check it out and see if it adjusts any differently. But you can see an extra seat back here. The other one's folded down. We've got our carpeted floor mats back here. We have extra charging ports back here, cup holders, storage, and again, more lighting and ventilation for everybody. So everybody's gonna be nice and comfortable in here. All right, let's go ahead and check out our hatch. You can also use this lever, by the way, to adjust the rear seating angle. So if we just lean into that a little bit, you can lean this back, take a little snooze if you need to as well. All right. Okay, so back here we can see one seat is up. You do have your latch system for child seating if need be, if you need to put the car seat all the way in the back here. But if you need to store this, just choke up on this. Headrest automatically folds. Just give it a little push forward right there. Looks like that rear seat's just a little too far back here. That's all right. We know it's on a rail system here, so just give that a little yank there. You'll just have to get it adjusted slightly here, but you can see you've actually got a decent amount of cargo space if you don't need that third row. And if you do have the third row up, you got this nice little under tray here with storage to the left and to the right and in the center here. Now this vehicle does have a spare tire. It's probably just going to be underneath the vehicle, of course. All right, 12-volt outlet back here, also for some extra charging capability. If you need to fold your second row seats down, you can also do that by just pulling one of these levers here. So you can just pull that down too. And again, if we have the seating properly adjusted, let's go back here again, just for proper example. All we need to do is just fold the headrest down here. There we go. And we've got a better form factor. All right, so it's going to be it for third row. Coming over to this side of the vehicle. Let's pull this lever here too. So we can see this seat angles forward a little bit differently. The seat back stayed the same. That's because on the curb side of this vehicle, this is a great place to keep the car seat or the booster seat installed. Because if we notice here, as I unlatch this, the seat stays upright, but it also then begins to dip down and into the floor. So this is the great way and easiest way to get into the third row here while also keeping a car or booster seat in place. Now obviously if it's a big old 3-in-1, we're going to have some problems here, but it's going to keep all of this adjusted to how you need to maintain the tension on all the tethering and anchoring systems there. So you can find that on most third row General Motors vehicles, especially the Acadia and the Traverse. And then confirming passenger seat adjustability over here, it's going to be a 4-way manually adjustable passenger seat over here. All right. Okay guys, that's going to wrap it up for this 2019 GMC Acadia. Thanks so much for your time. Make sure you like and share this video with your friends and family. Leave a comment if you have any compliments, questions, or corrections about any of the information I've provided to you today. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you can stay up to date with all of the vehicles we're uploading to this channel for your informational and shopping needs. This Acadia is for sale, so if you're interested in it, need some more information, head on over to keyofcolumbia.com where you can get the Carfax, the price, your trade value, and getting in contact with our team to help you with all of your vehicle needs. There's also a convenient and easy to use link down below in the description to take you directly to this vehicle to get started. This is Matt Croissant over at Key of Columbia here in Missouri, and we hope you're having a wonderful day.